Alright guys, welcome back to Camp Race League, and tonight here we have the fourth race of the season here for the Mountain Dew COT series, and funny enough, with already starting out this series season, this is actually the first CRL original track that we're going to on season. I believe there's, I want to say, I don't remember the number of all the venues, honestly, that there are CRL original racetracks, but yeah, there's a good couple of them in the season here, and this is the first one here, Montana Raceway, and this is actually probably the youngest one too, actually. It's based in Missoula, Montana, kind of in the middle of nowhere, but hey, why not have a west track that's not in all the dumb states on the west coast? But anyway, yeah, back here, Montana Raceway, and yeah, last race in the series was at Sonoma, which we had a surprising first-time winner in Jalen Turner, and I guess we'll go get stories here today here for Montana. So first of all, we had the driver, well, the one driver that did not have a good qualifying run at all in DNF qualifying, the 3-car of Brady C once again. I don't know what's up with the bottom of the car. It's something with the bottom of the car to where it just doesn't want to go in qualifying, and yeah, it cost him a DNF in qualifying, and it's really just hurting his speed in this series here. And really, yeah, like I think I said before in the last race, yeah, the 3's team speed just really gets hurt based off their qualifying runs. They also got Jed Skeeto, so Jed did not DNF qualifying. However, I wanted to mention he's actually a 3-time winner at this racetrack, which is this track has only had 6 races so far. He did also win here in the last COT season last year as well. So then you got 39 of Jace Turner. Jace, he won the last YouTube Series race, which was the Exalted Cup Series at Portland. That was a great race, and probably going to set up some things here, just giving you little hints there. And also, Jace did pass Brett Campbell for 8th on the all-time CRL win list, with his 25th career win in that race, and has not won here yet, but he's been top 5 in the last 2 races so far this season. Then you got 18 Jalen Turner, your winner last race in Sonoma, and what's pretty crazy about that is that her and Jalen Bounds actually kind of has similar stats so far going into the season. They both, well, she just recently got her first career pole, which will be in the next race here in Montana in the Exalted Cup Series. And yeah, of course, got her first career win. Jalen won a race as well. So yeah, both these female rookie drivers showing very good here early on in the season. Then finally on the pole is Will Bounds, his second pole in a row in the series, and I kind of realized the first 2 poles here so far have got 2 poles in a row. I wonder if we get a third one in Middle Georgia, if they're going to go back-to-back in Middle Georgia and Kansas on the poles. But anyway, Will Bounds looking to tie his way into the top 10 all-time wins by getting a win here today, and he's already starting in a good spot to do that. So as field rolling off here, let's get to your starting grid here today from Montana. So row 1 will actually be both the Bounds siblings here, Will Bounds and Jalen Bounds. And Jalen has not won a COT race yet. She won the Exalted Cup Series season opener at Daytona. Row 2 is Jalen Turner, last race winner at Sonoma, and Eli Johnson. He's been on a quietly good string of races in this series here so far. Row 3, Maddox Traber, and inaugural race winner here, Cale Campbell. He won here in the Champions Cup Series Season 3 in 2021 at the start of the CRL era. And that was, of course, when the first race happened here back in 2021. Row 4 is Carly C. and Brexton Bush. Then Row 5 is Connor Jacklin and Keelan Harvick. Row 6 is going to be Alex Almirola and Jace Turner. Row 7 will be Cash Boy and Brendan Creason. Row 8, Leo Gordon and Cam Spinner. Row 9, Jet Skeeto and Owen Larson. Round out the field is Braden C. 6 days race here is going to be a 10-lap long race here in Montana. And the way this racetrack is shaped, I know it's still kind of a newer track to YouTube. We did run here earlier in the year in the Exalted Cup Series Season 1. Brady C also won that race. I forgot to mention that. And yeah, he also won it from the pole too. But the track, it's like turns 1 and 2, you can kind of call it like a mini version of Indianapolis. Turns 1 and 2 is actually based off of another old CRL track I had on the league, which was Seattle Raceway. And it kind of has like a little kidney bean type curve that Trenton had, and it's kind of similar with the Trenton turn as well after that little kidney bean turn. But anyway, it makes it for pretty good racing in other series here in the past, and I think today it'll make some prefers pretty good racing again, and let's see what will happen here at Montana Raceway. All right, coming to the green here. Both the Bounds siblings only off the field falling by here, and most likely Jalen Turn's going to be there in second. Yeah, she's going to jump second because the bottom lane is pretty good there in turn 1. As field falling by into the kidney bean turn here, Will Bounds leading. Oh, it looks like Harvick and Almirola got together there. As that happened there really quick, luckily nobody wrecked. But yeah, Will Bounds in the lead. Jalen Turner there in second, but she's being challenged with Connor Jacklin. Jacklin had a very good start in this race here. Oh, and there goes Skeeto and Keelan getting together, and yeah, Jet's going to try to wreck Keelan Harvick, but Harvick saves it there as Will Bounds in the race lead. Already a lot going on and trying to focus on the leaders here. But like I said, Will Bounds, he could tie Duncan Boutel for 10th on the all-time win list if he does one day. Jacklin, he could go for his 4th career win here. I see Brady C. move the field from 19th to 5th so far. Oh, we have an issue. 88 to the wall, and caution is out. a lot happened there in the first whole 3 laps of the race here. Leo Gordon overshot the corner. I believe he also had a tire going down too. And yeah, smacked the wall. Luckily did not catch Brent Crease or Jesquito, but unfortunately Alex Almirola was not so lucky. And yeah, Almirola just ran into the back of the 88 there and basically took himself out. I mean, Leo's car is definitely going to be damaged a lot from hitting the wall, so he probably would have been out anyway. But yeah, fortunately there for both those younger drivers in the field to be taken out this early in the race here in Montana. And yeah, just right here, we'll go back green on lap number 6 here in the race, just halfway through the race here. And Will Bounds is the race. So we'll watch the replay one more time for Rick, I feel like I've done it a lot here, like I normally do. But anyway, going back green here, and Will Bounds is still in the race lead. All right, back green here. Bounds in, Jacqueline Law, Cale Camp there in third, and Brady C there in fourth right now. And Will going to pull out to the lead. And Caleb up to second here. Caleb, can he win two races in this 48? And oh, there's a crash again. And it's Harvick and Skidoo getting together. Brexton Busch caught up as well. You know, when I said I was kind of setting up something that was going to probably happen from the snowmobile race, because, you know, people, when they do so much races, they make the whole race where they put the race together, but then they record it. And knowing the incidents that happened in the last race at Portland, well, I guess I'm going to transpire a little bit from here. So, yeah, Brexton Busch did not get taken out by Brady C, surprisingly, at the start of the race, but he did get taken out in this crash here when Keelan Harvick went back up to Jesquito again. So, Skeeto hit the wall, then 56 came back and hit the 14, and basically what happened at Portland is that I think Keelan Harvick kind of came down on Jesquito in, like, turn 2 or 3 at Portland. And this was early in the race, too, and it took Harvick out of the race. And, yeah, he wasn't happy about it. Wasn't able to get him back. Maddox Traber actually got Jesquito back in that race. I'm pretty sure Jet would have gotten Maddox back in this one as well here. I mean, he does have a good shot in Exalted Cup Series race, too, so watch out for them in that one. But, yeah, just some incidents from the last race kind of transpiring into this race, even though it's still 2 different series here. 2 different series, but they're running at the same time here. So, I mean, you could take out someone in the other series here and mess them up in that series here. And not really sure about any penalties yet on this here, since Keelan did take himself out in the process of this race. They kind of got together too early on in the race as well, actually, because Keelan tried to wreck Jet like a lot too. But yeah, just wreck here where I restarted. Just 3 laps to go in the race here. So yeah, Busch, Harvick, and Skeeter out of the race. And not a great start for Jesquito with Toyota too in this 56 team. Did move from Chevy to Toyota because of a certain Chevy driver wanted to be in kind of the Jeff Gordon and Chase Elliott cars, and that's where Jesquito was. So had really nowhere else to go, and yeah, decided to jump over Toyota because a lot of the Toyota doesn't really have any help at all in the league right now. But anyway, we'll go back green here with 3 laps to go, and let's see who's going to win this one here at Montana. All right, 3 laps to go. Bounds and can't lead him off, and Jacqueline's going to make it 3 on bottom. Jalen Bounds almost made it 4 wide there for the race lead. And here goes Colin Jacqueline. Jacqueline looking to get his 4th career win. It'll be his first on a non-short track if he can do it, but coming 2 laps ago, that 43 car, that car's been fast all day so far. And there goes Will Bounds to the race lead. He takes from Jacqueline, and Jacqueline loses second here, so he may not have a shot anymore to win. But yeah, Will Bounds to the race lead, come white flag here, 1 lap to go. And Will Bounds is 1 lap away from tying to be in the top 10 of the all-time win list. And if he wins to get somewhere, he'll be in the top 10. But anyway, come on, last corner, final time. Will Bounds, he's going to dominate here today and pull away in the points lead here as he wins it here in Montana Raceway. Just like Jace Turner impressively being at 8 years old, winning 25 races, Will Bounds equally as impressive at 9, almost 10, with 22 career wins already, and just barely over a year of racing to this era. Will Bounds, your race winner here today at Montana Raceway. And it looks like I forgot to do the Victor Lane photo, so let's just pull up the original one right here. And yeah, Will Bounds in Victor Lane here today in the 43 car. Another one for Petty GMS here in the COT series. And honestly, right now, I feel like Will is kind of slowly becoming the championship favorite early on in the season here. Don't want to say that too soon because, I mean, we saw the Exalted Cup Series earlier this year. Jace turned to pull it away, and then the second half of the season, Will Bounds made that comeback in the points, which gave Will Bounds his first career championship. But of course, too, we're probably seeing a little bit of a dynasty set up here, too, in the CRL, and a new dynasty as well with another last name, because the Campbell one was very good, the Hoover one was good, the Yates one, the Boutel one, and we kind of saw the Skeeto one start up in 2021. Well, this year, we've really seen, 2022 and 2023 now, we've really seen the Turners and the Bounds come up here win races, and Will Bounds, kind of the leader of this side of the dynasty build up here, with his 22nd career win. And like I said, he does tie Duncan Boutel in that area. And if he does win another race, he will be in the top 10. And he'll actually have to win just one more race to tie for 9th with Brett Campbell. Him and Jace are kind of in that little war zone in the win list with a couple of drivers. But of course, when we get to the top 5 as well with like Grant, Elizabeth, and Jed right there, It's going to be even more of a war zone. Then when they get to the 50s, that's where Madison gets the car limit. So that'll probably be like a few years in the future, though, I feel like. But yeah, anyway, Will bounce to the race win here. Let's go over your results here, Dane. Yeah, that 43 team almost hit the Grand Slam here today, just like what Caleb did at Santa Fe in this series. Great to see. Great run from him in second. He hasn't had really many great runs so far in the season here. Jalen Bell's in third. Good day for her as well here. Jace Turner, Connor Jackley, your top 5. Great run for Connor there to get a top 5 and lead a lap here today, though. And yeah, Caleb, Maddox, Cam, Eli, Jalen, they've all been in top 10 before the season. Well, they were all in the top 10 here again today. And there's the rest of the guys here in the field here for the results here. And how about this, too? This is the first race for all 4 rookies in the series to finish. For some reason, I put Jalen as a rookie here, but I'll edit that in the results whenever and make sure everything's correct for the season results, because I do have this on its own little stat page already. But here's all series here points now. So Will Bell's the first 2-time winner in this series. He's the only really multi-time winner among both series so far this year, or among the 2023 year so far. Caleb Campbell second in points, 19 behind. Jalen Bounds, she's just been very impressive in both series. I'll give some love to Jalen Turner too. She's been very good as well. But yeah, right there leading the rookie battle here. Brady C up to 5th. Eli Johnson, he's hanging very well here as well. And Jace Turner down to 7th. I don't think he'll be down there long. I think he'll get up in the points here pretty soon. He's been running very well too. I think this was his 3rd top 5 in a row. It's just that Daytona finish that's brought him down. Spinner, Jacqueline, Traebury, top 10 points, and Jesquito. These 11 cars here I feel like are the most competitive cars in this series. Can probably say the same for the Exalted Cup Series too, but we'll see how that goes there. Yeah, the rest of the points here so far early in the season. And yeah, that'll do your day for today's race here. Thank you all so much for watching your day. Congratulations to Will Bounce on the race win. Next race for the series will be at Middle Georgia Raceway. First time since 1984, I believe, that a racetrack will be in a race. Of course, there'll be a stop-motion version of it. It'll be really great to return there as well because it is in my home state. And yeah, anyone thank you so much for watching here. I do appreciate all the support for the channel here and all the views and the likes that these races have been getting so far in the season. And yeah, once again, congratulations to Will Bounce on the win. It's Kim Wrestling signing out, and I'll see y'all next time.